kind of hard to use. High risk units, high tempo. High risk but high reward. Going for the planetary fortress, as I said before, if you can get this thing up, it is so hard to attack. The only thing that can really attack it effectively is a Colossus. And so it is less effective against Protoss than it is against Zerg. Gonna work on these rocks now, so Archon's gonna come and help too. Units tab we see 59 SCVs to 76 probes, but the fact that he has mills means he doesn't need quite so many SCVs. He's gonna build a depot on here just to stop any shenanigans with a secret base. Surprised he doesn't expand himself actually. To here, this observer's just checking, has he done so? The answer is no. Army tab we see, the Protoss MC is in a slight lead, but with his probe lead, so he has a 30 food lead, but he has a 16 harvest lead. So his food lead, his army lead is actually only about 15, and it's about to get a lot less because those stalkers just suicided themselves. Storm kind of lands on no one, but it does control the flow of the army, so sometimes a storm could be used as a deterrent. But that one wasn't. That one was used to deal some serious damage. These Marauders all went down. And now these charge zealots, so they got the charge upgrade, which is so good. And they're doing pretty good damage. The food lead is now 30. More ghosts on the way. Archon morphing. Finally +1 weapon. And finally a 4th base for the Protoss. Terran really needs a 3rd base hard. He's losing medevacs now. He's got not too much to defend against this. His SCV's trying to repair the bunker, but a storm on the SCVs just stops them repairing super well. But this planetary fortress is going to be enough to scare them away, and now 3 mules on the gold is going to be really, really good. Nice mineral boost. 3 mules on gold, all of a sudden he's going to have a lot more money than he used to. Observer still just checking this 4th base. Slight lull, but the Protoss is now about to move in, is he? Or is he just posturing? He is going to move in. There's infantry rallying. Now he's going to kill this tech lab. Oh, nice storm on those Marauders, and another pair of storms, and they are dead. You are dead. These guys still have enough energy for one more storm, I should think. Yes, you do. Is he going to storm these SCVs? If they try to repair, he certainly will. Instead he lifts off, but it's not going to be enough. This looks like GG to me. Marauders popping down, but you're dead. Food lead is now double. Marauders coming out, but Archon is going to actually do quite a good job against that. And this does not look good. As a great man once said, oops, this is not good. Barracks is going to go down, and this is just there. So he won. It's just really solid Protoss. Teched up a lot harder. I've seen that a lot from Protoss recently. More tech sooner. You looked at it, 2 bases, he got 3 Colossi up. Like, it's arguable, a lot of people get 2 base Colossus and it works. But he also got the Tempo Archons and started researching Storm before his 3rd base went up. Now, he's doing really well with it. I mean, if you've got the proper micro, you can make it happen because Storms are so valuable. And now, he's got 5 bases to 2, because he took out the natural. The main is mined out, so really it's just this gold base mining, and there's not that much left here. It's 5 bases, including 4 mining bases and that includes 1 gold. Oh, sorry, this is not yet mining. But I mean, this game is over. He's got double the food. He's got like 1 billion times the income. It is in fact 3 times the income, which is just stunning to me. And that's including, well, double gas, 3 times minerals. And just such a big army. These stalkers are going to wander over here. These zealots and Tempo are going to wander over here, and he's going to try and storm the SCVs. They're going to try to repair the planetary, and they're just going to get Psionic Storm. Psionic Storm. Oh, slight bit of frames there. And he did storm some SCVs here. He stormed the army. Stalkers in the meantime blinking up with the aid of that observer onto the production facilities, and this is when a Terran is completely on his knees. If as units pop out, you just kill them. They're not grouped up, they don't get to rally. That's the benefit of the warp gate, is that you can warp units in groups instead of the Terran situation where the barracks, they pop out one by one and you can just kill them. Got some Marines here and Marauders, just a few of everything, just not enough. This game is so dead. Yeah, I wish it would end. Games with Terrans, often last longer than they should because it takes so long to kill a Terran. You know, you can get ahead of him, and then you just got to make sure you stay ahead of him. Try and widen the gap a little bit. You get more ahead of him, but killing him off is such a difficult thing to do. The planetary's still working away, but if he can just deny this base, make sure he never gets this 4th base up, never gets this base up, MC will win the game because he's got 5 bases. He's got his half of the map. If he can just stop MC getting... Sorry. MC's got his half of the map. If he can stop Butterfly from getting Butterfly's half of the map, he will win the game easily. He's got double food. He's got way more money. He has now got 5 times the income, or 4 times the income of his opponent, which is more of a difference than I've ever seen. He's getting +3 weapons, and this looks like the end. He's got a billion Archons from energy-free Templar. His Archons just take so long to kill. Oh boy. And they tank damage so well, and they do splash damage. Planetary Fortress, now the SCVs are coming, because this is it. This is going to be GG. He's going all in with his SCVs, and in fact it is GG. Butterfly leaves the game. And wow, MC is just so really great. I'm just stunned at how good he is. Those Marauders came early, and he scared them away with a few Stalkers and a couple of Immortals, and then late on, boy, he sure had a lot of gateways, huh? Didn't even bother turning these into warp gates, but look, just double clicking there has given me vision of 19 warp gates and gateways. He just strangled the Terran and then starved him. It was super good. That's my problem, and a lot of people's problem, is that you get ahead of a Terran and you're like, okay, I've got to attack. But really what you need to do is expand, strangle, contain, and just take him out. And he even let that planetary get up. He killed it. That was a huge moment when he killed this with Stalkers, and it had to be remade. He delayed the gold, and then later, you know, it could get up. But by that time, this was mined out, this was mined out, and it was just gold. And just gold against your 3 mining bases is not enough when you have as much tech as MC did. MC, man, he's just so good. He's just so good. I'm kind of speechless. He's so good. Ugh.